Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special podcast not discussing Degrassi, but the LA Complex. The first episode aired tonight, and it's already been getting rave reviews from a bunch of publications, fans, critics, everyone all around. It's hard to say because I've only seen one episode, and the rule with judging TV shows is to never judge it on just the first episode, because the first episode is typically made months ahead of time before it is shipped to a network. The network decides what they want, they change things, they redo things. The positives, it was fast paced, there was always something happening. The characters, I think, are pretty interesting. The opening with the Yeah 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 song, Zero, great song. I think it worked perfectly with the setting and the scene. It really set the tone for the show. I loved the references to popular culture. They talked about the CW, and little did they know that they would be airing this very show on the CW. There was a lot of mentioning of Drake, of course, keeping it in the Epitome family. We had some great moments with Cassie Steele singing. There was a lot of great balance between the funny moments, the drama. One of the unexpected things was Cassie's character, Heavy, throwing up on the piano. And the guy said, there's an old saying in show business, when there's vomit on the piano, it's time to stop the audition. I just thought that was, one of those unique moments. It was funny. It was just, it seemed realistic. I didn't expect it to happen, but, I could imagine something like that happening. My favorite part of the entire episode was probably the cameo from Mary Lynn Ricecum. She's one of my favorite actresses. She's great. She's a comedian as well, and a lot of people might know her from 24. She was on that series for a long time, and she's been in movies, supporting roles, and guest spots in various TV shows and stuff. And the stuff with her was just absolutely hilarious. And watching Nick do his comedy scene and all that, it was so cringeworthy. I could barely even watch my screen, and that makes it really good, because that was what they were trying to get across, is that he is not very good at doing his comedy. And that whole segment with him and Mary and all them was just, I thought, was fantastic. One of the things I found interesting as well about the first episode, I noticed there was nudity blurred on certain shots. One scene in the pool and the other by the strip club, but it didn't even look like they were showing like a full view of something. It was more of a side view. So it'll be interesting to see how that kind of scene, makes it on TV in America, especially if it didn't make it out in Canada. But overall, I thought the episode was great. It's nice to have something in these few weeks before Degrassi comes back on. We've got 5 more episodes to go, and if you listen to my interview with Steven Stone, he promised a big moment in episode 2 that previously has not been seen on TV before, and it's a very shocking moment and all that. So I'm quite interested to see exactly what that might be. Thanks for listening to the podcast about the LA Complex.